Alright, let's get going here. I think we want to go up for this first part. There are only 3 Omega Metroids hanging out around here, but this place is so desolate that it's really easy to get lost. So we're just going to jump across. You got these big columns made out of bubbles. How is she standing on these without popping? That would be an interesting mechanic if these popped as you stood on them. Of course, it wouldn't be that interesting, because they'd probably just respawn every time you left the screen. And here we go. We're about to go fight our first Omega Metroid, and I have about 178 missiles. I sense myself running out of missiles probably fairly easily because... Okay, turn around and face me like a man, Omega Metroid. Yeah. I think it takes somewhere like 50 missiles to take this dude down. We'll see how many I have when I'm done facing off against him, though. For now, I'm just going to pump his chest full of stuff and not really care how much I get hit. Yeah, sure, corner me up against the wall. Or I'll corner you up against the wall. Ha ha! Okay. Oh my lord. Good. Okay, that was like 126 missiles. Yeah, so I used about 50 missiles there. I had like 170 some odd. I used about 50, some of them missed, so maybe it takes about like 40 missiles to take down an Omega Metroid. But you see, he pretty much ravaged me of my life. Fortunately, like, you haven't even seen a single Mook enemy hanging around yet. That's the problem with this place. It's very tough to recover from a bad fight like that. Let's see. Okay, I can only go right from this point also, so let's see. How am I doing here? Yeah, all these rooms look the same. It is really easy. Okay, yeah, you don't want to do that either. This is where we go down when we want to go to the next area. There is still some lava holding us back, so that is very important to remember right there. So, yeah, we've only got... There are only 2 Omega Metroids left. There's 2 Omega Metroids and the Queen Metroid. According to the counter, anyway. They're going to play a fairly dumb trick here soon. This guy, I think, only gives us... Let's see. Yeah, he only gives out a small energy pellet, so he's not worth going after here. Or leveling up on, anyway. Here we go. Here's the room where you want to level up. We're hanging out here. Yeah, there are a few motos around here, so this is a good place to come. Okay. You can build up on energy real quick, and I don't think... Unfortunately, I don't think you can really build up on missiles. I think the Ray Mulkins give out energy, but that would be kind of mean to... Oh, no, they do get... Yeah, the Ray Mulkins give out missiles, so you can actually... If the need arises, you can actually grind in this part. Do like a sort of mini grinding segment, and then things like that happen. You see, it takes up a lot of your time, and you just really end up getting kind of frustrated. But we should only need... Crap, yeah, and I'm going to be losing a lot of energy if I keep making stupid jumps like that. So, we should probably try to avoid doing that! Jeez, okay. Okay, get out my missiles. All these rooms look essentially the same. You got a Metroid eggshell, and you got the guy already hanging out waiting for you. I've been expecting you, Miss... I always say Aran, like Samus Aran, but I've heard people say Samus Aran. That seems wrong. It's like Aryan supremacy or something. Man, he'll just sit there and he'll just take it, won't he? Oh my gosh, he is getting up in my business like a Zeta Metroid. I guess I could kind of ward him off with the screw attack, but the problem with that is he would keep trying to go after me, See, they generally don't stop until they're satisfied with hitting you. That was actually a pretty good Omega Metroid fight. It was nice and conservative. I didn't miss very many times with my missiles. That would be ideally how you want to do it. You can't actually, if you are willing to spend a little bit of time warding them off with the screw attack, then they will kind of sit still and you won't end up taking damage from them. I could have done that with the Zeta Metroids too, but I'm just not like that. I'm a very in-your-face kind of Metroid fighting type of guy. let's see what awaits us over here. I think the next Omega Metroid is somewhere over this way. It would be awful, though, to, like, hit up on a dead end. That would be just the worst. So let's jump across. Generally, any room like this is going to lead to something good, though. Here we go. We're over here. This one is in water, and yet, weirdly, it doesn't restrict our movement at all. Alright, here we go. Head on for the first. Oh, crap. He got in on me before I could do that. Nice little screw attack thing. Yeah, see, they spend a long time coming after you. So if you're going to do that screw attack defense thing, you really need to be careful. But I like how he just sat there and let me shoot him in the chest. That was really nice of him. One up, one down, one up, one D-I-E. Wow. Boy. Whoa. Wow, that was like 3 solid hits there. Alright, we still have a good 71 missiles left, and that is it for the Omega Metroids. At least in this portion of the world, anyway. So we're going to go back. We need to remember now where that one spot was. I think it was just like 2 rooms over, really. So now we can make our way to the final area of the game. This is going to be... There's a little surprise waiting for us in this final area, actually. Hate to break it to you, but we're not really down to one Metroid. We still have something fairly nasty to face off against, but we could spend time in here grinding against Motos if we want, but we need to get moving. These video segments have either been really short or really long. That's just the way it shakes out, I guess. I wanted to do one whole area at a time per video, and I guess that's just the way it worked out. Most segments were like 20-some minutes long. Others were not. Like this one. This is going to be fairly short once we track our way through here. There might be some pincher flies sitting on the wall, but for the most part, this is still an enemy-less region. This is the least fun part right here, actually. I'd rather fight Omega Metroids than navigate the stuff that's about to come up, because we're about to have to make our way through water that actually does affect our performance, and going up through winding tunnels is not any fun. So yeah, this looks like the part leading into the final area. But yeah, here we go. This is the least fun part right here. What I like to do is I like to just jump over these pools of water, because they severely restrict your movement. And the worst part is, some of them we're going to be going up. We're going to be going up a few tiers. And I guess I'll demonstrate this once and only once, because I hate how much it slows me down. But if you just try to trudge through the water, there are invisible floors. In fact, you can tell them by the fact that they have these little black corners right here. They are invisible floors that you can fall through, and then you go back to the bottom. They're easier to tell on a giant-sized screen that I'm playing on like this, rather than on the original Game Boy, where you just, to be safe, you just screw attacked, space jumped rather, you just space jumped over them. You don't want to, see there's another one right there. So just avoid the water altogether. Number one, it slows you down when you walk, and number two, it's just not any fun to fall through an invisible floor. We got to go through a couple different levels of this here. See, there's even an invisible floor right there. Why they would do that to you, God only knows, but it's a very cruel trick. Yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, no enemies whatsoever to slow you down. You just gotta go up through these tiers of level, and you're all by yourself, and you're just wishing, God, please, send something my way. Send something I can just shoot in the face. That would just be lovely. But we are pretty much through with the water at this point, because here we are at the final save post. We're going to stand here, we're going to save our game, and next time, we are going to go up, and we're going to face the Queen Metroid, and blow up this miserable planet once and for all. We'll save again for kicks and good measure. But that's it. That's the last time. Okay, one more time.